Okay, YouTube, you're about to witness a fix. This is a 6-liter LQ4. This is a dreaded snapped off exhaust bolt, as they're common on the 5.3s, 6 liters. You'll see them on the early style 5.360s. The little skinny bolts, they snap off, and sometimes they break off outside and you can get them out, and sometimes they break off inside. Now obviously this is an ideal scenario, having the engine out. A lot of times you cannot do this with the engine in the car or without removing the cylinder heads. But this is my technique for getting them out. I've tried drilling them before and I've had easy out snap off inside them. This is my preferred method. First of all, I polished it, got the rust off of it with a burr as best I can. You can see I've just kind of polished the surface off. There's still quite a bit of rust there. What I'm going to attempt to do, I've had good success, got it grounded there, I got my welder on. I'm going to build up a little bead, and I'm going to just really slowly try to get a really good penetration on the first little hit, and I'm just going to stack it up until I can get a pair of vice grips on it. And the key is not to leave the welder running long, so you just quick hit, build it up, 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 and then I'm going to get enough where I can get my vice grip on it. And while it's still hot, not red hot, but hot, and that loosens the crap inside it and let it come out. I've got this coolant temp sensor in the way, so that'll pose a little bit of a problem, but we'll work around it. If it's really an issue, you can just take it out, and if it does pose a problem, I will take it out. But anyway, we're going to take this out, see if we can get it done. I'll stack a few welds here, and I'll attempt to leave the camera here, see if you guys can see any of this. I don't know how well this is going to work. Never tried this before. But maybe I'll damage my iPhone, we'll find out. I'm going to put a rag over the top of it here. Here goes nothing. This could be a total fail, but I've had good luck before. I'll need a little more gas. Well, maybe I just didn't have it coming out to begin with, but I've got it now. We want a really good start on that. Some of you might wonder, am I going to melt the head? No. I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay, first attempt here. Don't know what's going to happen. It may be a total fail, but we're going to find out. Worst can happen is it snaps off. I don't know what you saw or didn't see, but let's see what happens here. I got a nice little fire going down there. Okay. Now this will not melt the head, because even if you accidentally hit it, aluminum dissipates heat so quick. So the steel is what actually welds. But I think I've got it first try. It's a little coolant sensor. Trying to concentrate what I'm doing and show you at the same time is not working well. Got a little fire going with my rags. So we're just spinning that out. And it sure feels like it's coming out. And this is going to take some patience, obviously, until you can get it cruising. And I don't have to crimp it anymore. It's starting to fly. See if I can get on the end of it. Yeah, it still won't clear that sensor. But the heat, as it soaks through that, sorry guys, I'm doing this one-handed. But as the heat soaks through that stud, what's left of that bolt, it really loosens it up. It burns the crap out of it, and it preps it for breaking out of it. Preps it to get ready to come out. So I already know I won the battle, guys. I already know that. I'm sure you've seen that. You can tell I've done it. But I've obviously made it a little, charred the surface a little bit. But that'll clean and polish right up. Just want this thing to come out so I can declare victory. Let me loosen this a little bit. See how hot it is now at this point with my bare fingers. That aluminum head is act like a major heat sink. Get it moving a little bit. That seizes again. We are right there. And victory is mine. That is just a welded glob onto the end there, guys. Just enough to get the vice grip onto it, and it pulls right out. And short of catching my paper towels on fire and my spark plug hole, what have you, that was not a big deal. And this will just, we'll throw this on that one's done. Pull that out of there. And they can tell, let me turn the camera the right side up, we're no worse for wear. A little bit of soot, clean the soot away, and we are ready for a new bolt. That's it, guys. I know that I have done this in the car. I know that sounds impossible, but I have. It's quite a challenge. What has helped, if you want to try this in the car, is taking the wheels off, take the inner fender wells out of the car, and then come on through the wheel well and weld, and that'll help somewhat. Sometimes you're fighting your A-arms and stuff, but I've done it that way. If you're unfortunate, which a lot of times it's the back one that's broken, the back, sometimes you cannot get to it. In which case, these aren't the worst heads to pull off. I've done them. Sometimes I just say mercy and pull the head off. It's not that big a deal to pull the heads out and to do this on the bench. But this is a motor going in a 61 Impala that has only 80,000 miles on it. And I've got the harness over here, completely standalone, already built for it. The computer's reflashed. You can see it says Impala tune on it. Had a 4080 on it. This is a 6.0, came out of a 2500. We've changed the flex plate. We've built a 4060. We built it pretty hard. A lot of good parts in it. Changed it to 2-wheel drive, changed the output shaft, a lot of goodies in this stuff. Anyway, so I got a lot of work to do. I don't think I'm going to be able to use this oil pan. It's going to have to be modified. I'm going to have to get some headers, I think. It's going to be fun. But we'll get what we need to do. And that's that for you guys. Hope that helps you.